going on there, YouTube?
Vaping with Twisted420 has returned.
That's right, people. We are back. How's everybody doing? We are back. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. If you're not in America, I hope you had a good Wednesday or whatever. Anyway, people, we are back with a little mini kit, and we're doing a giveaway on it, by the way. But today, we are taking a look at the Smok G-Priv baby. That's right, the G-Priv baby. So you guys remember Smok and their G-Priv mod? They had a 1 and 2. They have touchscreen, dual 18650 mods. So this is going to be a case of Honey, I Shrunk the mod. What this is, people, this is a single 18650, 85 watt, temp control, blah, blah, yada, yada, touchscreen, 2-inch colorful touchscreen mod that comes with this TF V12 baby prints. You can get this thing in about 9 different colors, and it sells for about 50 to 60 bucks on the interwebs. Okay, all right. And I got a green one and a blue one that I'm giving away today. I'm rocking this red one here. And yeah, so you know the G-Priv, right? You're familiar. You're familiar. Take that and shrink that bitch. Bam. You got this right here. And I like a lot of stuff about it because it's similar to the old one, but at the same time, it might be a little too similar, all things considered. We'll get into all of it, people. Don't worry, we'll get into fucking all of it. But first, what we have to discuss is packaging. Okay, people? First, we got to talk about packaging. You open this bad boy up, and you're going to have a little mod in there chilling. And some good old-fashioned silica. Don't forget the silica. Move beyond that, and you're going to have some stuff. This is pretty standard Smok stuff here, people. You got a tank there, right? You got an extra glass, all right? You got an extra 0.4 ohm coil. All right, you got a little baggie with some little green O-rings and seals and stuff. And then you got a micro USB charge cable, last but not least. All right, so that is the package of the contents right there, folks. All right, that's everything that comes inside here. And now we can discuss this little guy. All right, let's talk about this little guy. Now, for one, you got this TF V12 baby tank situation, and it's cool. Holds 4.5 mils with this bubble glass. It's got their top fill. Comes with a nice little Cobra 810 tip. It looks cool. But I still think they should have bundled in some mesh with this little guy. Should have had some mesh bundled in with this little kit, in my opinion. But the quad coil 0.4 ohm and the dual coil 0.4 ohm, they're not bad. They're okay, but they're just regular coils. They're not mesh. And I like mesh, okay? But as it is, it's not a bad tank for the most part. Okay, now we can talk about this gosh darn mod. Let's go over some of the basics real quick. 510 connection, spring-loaded 510 connection. Now you see they got this kind of, who started that? The Pico? They got this kind of E-leaf Pico type design with this little screw cap up top. So that limits what you can fit there. Unfortunately, guys, you can't rock any triples. No triple V2s going on this bad guy. About 26 millimeters, the most you can get on here without running into that little cap. And speaking of that cap, you guys know what's going on here. You unscrew the son of a bitch. It's got negative marked on the inside. You put your battery in, positive side down, and then you just screw it back down. And yeah, we know this little cap system. We get it. All right, so there's that. As far as the rest of it, the back has a nice little pearlescent honeycomb pattern on it. It looks pretty dope. You got your damn micro USB charge port on the bottom, and I'm not a fan of that because you got to lay the mod on the side to charge it. You know what I mean? Not the biggest fan there. But you got a little baby fire bar here. You got a little fire bar, and the only other button is your lock and unlock button. But beyond that, everything else is going to be touchscreen, okay? And speaking of which, now here's something, okay? This is a little mini mod, single 18650. It's small. That's cool. It's got a 2-inch freaking touchscreen. That's awesome. But at the same time, if you look back at the G-Priv 2, which has been out for a bit, and you look at them side by side, it's a fucking carbon copy. They didn't add anything. They didn't change anything. The menu, the UI, the features, everything is identical. And it's kind of a good and bad thing. It's one thing, that was a good layout. That was a good UI. That was a good touchscreen interface. But at the same time, damn, you know, it's been a little bit. Y'all could have updated this bitch a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it. That's just the way I see it. But yeah, it's really, really simple. You hit the menu button to go back and switch through your different modes. You can go through there, pick some different things, change the screen color, screen timeout, puff counter, all basic stuff, pretty much identical to its older brethren. All right. And then you got the little button on the side. Now, if you can use that button, press it once, turn the screen off, press it again, turn the screen back on. If you hold it down, it'll lock it to where nothing will go off in your pocket or you won't make any adjustments. And so it locks everything out. Hold the button again, it unlocks it. So pretty simple, pretty simple. All right, so yeah, that's everything about the screen. All right, like I said, familiar territory, but it's still pretty nice. What are you gonna do? Let me have a little toke on this little guy, and I can tell you, man, I'm just fucking spoiled on mesh because this is not that great. Smok's coils before mesh never were really that. Like they've never been known to just have like great tasting, you know, or great. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know, as far as coming with it, it's decent. You know, but it could have been mesh. It could have been fucking mesh. Okay, so let's look at everything as a whole, people, because I don't want to sit here and ramble all day about this little mini. It's just a little fucking mini. Here's the skinny. Pros. It's small. The finish is nice. They look really good. The 2-inch colorful touchscreen. Interface is nice. Fire bar. Pretty cool. Cons. It's pretty much the same damn UI and everything. They should have upgraded things a little bit, in my opinion. Other people may differ, but that's just my opinion. Don't like the micro USB charge port on the bottom. You gotta lay the mod on the side to charge it. Depending on what you got up there, could leak. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Screw cap's cool. I mean, it limits you to a 26mm diameter atomizer, but you know, not a super big deal, I guess, for a mini mod. Come on now. Got a little fire bar. That's cool. That, like I said, don't care for the tank. Don't care for this. It should have mesh coils. Should have been a mesh coil coming with tank. But other than that, it's not too shabby, man. It's not too shabby. It's a cool little mini. Probably should have seen this coming at some point. I would have thought it would have came out a little sooner after the G-Priv 2. But hey, it's here now, and you can win one. Like this video, be subscribed to me, and comment on the video. That enters you for a chance to win one of these fuckers. They're not even out yet either. I think they're on pre-order at the moment. So yeah, you can get one before they come out. You know, I take that for granted sometimes. I get all this stuff way before it's released to the public. Beta test some stuff, work on some things. And yeah, that's cool. For people who win this stuff, you get the shit before like it's even released. And that can be pretty cool. That's a kind of a neat thing, I guess. You know what I mean? But anyway, people, that's what I got for you. Links in the description if you want to go look around, take it out, and give a shit. But I did tell you, and I think we all know, that has to be worth something, truly, truly. So anyway, people, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Remember, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on them gosh darn stinkies. That's what's important, guys. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and this old G-Priv, baby, we're out. Vaping saves more lives than copy and paste jobs.